This is sisters Ashley and Angela.
And this is Sister Rooy.
Hey.
So we, if you listened to last week's episode, didn't see each other for a week because Angela was on vacation. And then we saw each other or talked to each other like every day.
So much this last week, actually.
So much. And so during those conversations, I'd just like to say Angela planted it in my brain that I needed KFC.
Oh, did I?
Yes. And let me tell you, this pregnancy brain is stupid because I went to KFC on my time off. That sounds terrible. Justin had ACE and I was having some me time and I went to KFC.
It is time off.
Yeah, time off, but it just sounded funny. And so I was like running errands because I guess that's what I do with my self-care. And for me, I like to sit in my car and do whatever, scroll Instagram, listen to music, catch up on life. I don't know. Sometimes I call people too, and I'll eat in my car, and that's like self-care for me. Justin absolutely hates eating in the car.
You know, this is so funny. I actually had the thought in my head, what do you, my sister, do for your self-care? Because I don't know when you get it or do it, because you don't crave it. Like, I feel like I need it, but maybe I just don't get it.
Yeah, I do. I don't think I need it like you and Justin need it, but there are days where I'm like, I need it.
Yeah.
It's not as often, I guess. But on the weekends, typically, Justin will take him, and they'll go, like, do a day date or something while I will clean the house or something with no one in my way. So self-care for me, that's funny that you were just thinking about that, and I brought that up.
I know, it's because this week Jake and I were having a discussion and I like broke down at some point because I'm like, I don't even know what I want to do for my self-care because I'm still in this transition stage of like, I don't even know what to do with myself when I'm not watching my kid. And like everything for me is about productivity.
Yeah, you like can't sit still.
Yeah. And so I can't relax and I just don't know. I mean, even Jake, this sounds so sad to me. And I was emotional about it, like extra emotional, probably because of pregnancy. But I don't even know when this came up, a couple days ago maybe. But Jake had asked me like what I did even before I knew him for fun. And I mean,
what did you do for fun? Because I didn't talk to you for a little bit there.
I know, but I just when I didn't know him, I was in a very long-term relationship with another person, and we did so many things with either his family or we did like volleyball leagues. You know, I did sports stuff still.
But that's not you time.
I know. It wasn't about me. So then I'm thinking like, crap, what the heck did I do for me? And it sounded really boring. I'm like, I really enjoyed going to the gym. I would go on runs around this lake that I lived in. And I'm just like sitting there thinking, it didn't sound fun when I'm telling Jake this. And I'm like, man, so I was at a breaking point earlier this week, and I was already emotional to Jake. And then him asking me that question and me not being able to answer it with anything that I liked, I was also getting more emotional about it. And then at some point, I'm just like, I don't even know what my sister does for her self-care because I feel like she doesn't do it or talk about it that often. And so anyway, yeah, that's how it crossed my mind.
That is so funny. Yeah. So, what's funny is I can also give Ace an iPad in the car, and if I'm doing errands while Justin's working during the week, I can still somewhat get self-care because he's kind of doing quiet time, like in the back of the car while I go ahead and either eat and like I'll even give him food sometimes if it lines up with his lunch or something that I'm running errands, and I can just give him stuff and he'll just be quiet during that time. However, this weekend, when I took him, I can't remember where we went, but we were sitting in the driveway. I think I was ordering my food for pickup because weekends, since we've been doing pretty good with meal planning during the week, weekends are my cheat weekends, cheat days. And so I'm like ordering my food in the driveway, and Ace just goes from the back, "Drive, Mama." I'm like, oh, okay, that's new. And he did that twice to me. We went and dropped off a package for Justin for a return, and we were sitting, I had like just gotten my seatbelt on. He's like, "Drive."
You're taking too long.
For real. I was like,
That's
we used to
funny.
just be able to sit here, dude. So we'll see how long that truly lasts anymore. But yes, so in this particular moment, Justin had Ace, and I was getting my self-care by going to the KFC Taco Bell between our house, eating a super healthy meal of chicken and 2 chicken tacos. Super balanced.
Wow, you got both KFC and Taco Bell?
The cravings were there.
Wow. I've never really gone into a restaurant like that where I got both.
Well, it was the drive-thru because, again, I like to eat in my car.
Right.
But let me tell you, if we're on a road trip or something, like Justin absolutely hates eating in his car, as I had mentioned. He just hates
Is it because
drive-thrus.
he's so messy?
I don't know. I think he just likes the experience of sitting inside. And I'm like, I try everything in my power to avoid sitting inside. Like, such the opposite. Whereas with you, you just hate ordering. But is it just with drive-thrus?
No, it's at drive-thrus. I just, for some
You
reason,
like freeze up?
Yeah, I don't know what it is. I don't know, because it's not. I know it's not a high pressure situation. It's literally what I want off of the menu.
But if we were to go inside, you're fine?
No, I'm probably still very awkward. Jake is probably more upset at the fact that I want to look at the menu and pause a little bit. I don't just go straight up there and know exactly what I want sometimes. I mean, depending on the fast food place.
Yeah.
I will know. But when it's other places, like we went to Bojangles on one of our road trip stops, and
Yeah.
I don't eat there often, and especially when we don't have it really in Florida, and I eat there once a year. So I'm like, I don't know what the heck is on this menu anymore.
Yeah.
And Jake is feeling like bad for the cashier guy taking my order, like, sorry, she doesn't know what she wants right away. And I'm like, give me a second. No one's behind us. It doesn't even matter. So,
Oh, yeah. If there's no one behind you, take your time.
yeah, but with drive-thrus, guys, I don't know what my deal is. I mess up royally somehow, and I have to correct it. Usually I can correct it. It's not like it messes up my final order, but everyone believes that it's so awkward, and I don't think Ashley really knew the extent until she went with me recently to a fast food place.
To a place. This was before you moved to Florida, and it was to a place that you had been and I had never been, I think. It was like for milkshakes
Cookout?
or something. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was Cookout. Guys, it has great milkshakes.
And yeah, I was like, I mean, I'll just get this. And so you have to order for like the whole car, which is me and you. And I'm like, this is what you're going to say. And yeah, you were pretty awkward.
Yeah.
It was pretty funny.
I think it's like I want to not mess up. And then because it's on my mind that I'm trying not to, I fumble somehow, and it's funny. Honestly, it's funny.
Are you like this with ordering at sit-down restaurants? Like if you were to go to a Chili's?
No, because by that
That
point,
is so funny.
but by that point when it's the restaurant, I've looked at the menu, I know exactly what I want, and it doesn't seem as overwhelming to me for some reason. I don't know.
That's funny.
I don't know. Maybe it's because it seems like it should be fast food. I should be doing it quickly, and I despise going quickly. Everyone...
Oh, yeah. We call her a sloth.
Yeah, pretty much. I'm slothy slow.
She's slothy slow. She's always late.
And
to be fair, I am always late as well, but you're like worse.
yeah, I don't know.
There's an infamous story that I'm sure we'll get to at one point in our podcast from a family vacation. that goes down in history of
Yeah, it really does.
top Angela late.
Slowness.
Yeah.
At its
Top tier.
top. Tippity top of the tree. Cracking myself.
Apparently.
Anyway,
So
sorry.
this all actually is going back to my pregnancy brain being stupid. So KFC. I get my tacos. I order my KFC. And I'm like, okay, I want 2 wings. And they're like, okay, how do you want them? Yes.
Like drumstick wings.
Right.
Okay.
That's what I'm thinking. So and he's like, how do you want them? Like the original recipe. So I eat the tacos first. I'm parked in my car. I'm eating the tacos. I do something in between that I just didn't go to my KFC really quickly. And so by the time I got to my KFC, I opened the box and they're chicken wings.
Okay.
And I'm just like, I'm surprised I didn't cry because I'm like, I definitely wanted drumsticks.
Yeah, I won't lie. When you said wings, I was like, hold up, because I'm thinking, chicken wings that are like the wings that you get for football watching or...
Yeah, except I was, in my brain, I was justifying it by, yeah, those are called wings because... I don't know. They're like a larger wing, even though it's a drumstick. I don't know what I'm thinking. Because again, pregnancy brain. And I texted Justin and I was like, this darn pregnancy brain. And he said, what now? And I was like, I ordered KFC and this happened. And he was just like, dude, how?
Honestly, though, I did not even know. I'm not shocked, but I did not know that chicken wings... They're not on like the KFC menu.
They're not the typical type of wings that you do to watch football and like you get. It's like a full-on chicken wing.
Oh, the wing.
Like the thick, yeah.
Okay. I was totally thinking more like your B-dubs
It
wings.
like barely had any meat. I was so sad.
Oh, no.
Luckily, I had the tacos too.
Yeah, because honestly, out of all the chicken pieces that you could get from the chicken...
It's like the worst.
The chicken wing doesn't give you much meat at all.
I was so sad. And so if I had opened that box first, I might have gone in since I was by myself and been like, guys, I'm an idiot and I wanted drumsticks. But I had waited so long.
Yeah.
I was like, I gotta eat these.
Oh my gosh.
And that was just one pregnancy brain incident this week.
Wow.
My other one was me pretty much just telling a friend that I am... that like he knows that I'm pregnant and I know that he's coming into town because he is coming to Florida for a cruise and he had just let me know. So I was like, cool, if you have any time, I'll try to see you. And he was like, we're going to be at Disney for like the first part of the day and then we have to get back to the hotel for the Christmas party at 6 p.m. So you should stop by if you can. And I'm like, I'm really confused on this timeline.
Because he's at a cruise and then a Christmas party?
Yeah, and I'm like, I'm going to be completely honest with you. This pregnancy is making me dumb.
Oh, no.
So I need you to like really spell this out for me. And he was like, it's this day. And I don't know what other information he gave me, but the Christmas party was really throwing me off and he used to work for this hotel. And so I was like, okay, are you telling me to stop by the hotel's Christmas party? Not even thinking this is in November and before Thanksgiving that he's coming. So I wasn't even thinking like it's not even Christmas time yet. And he just responds like, what? No. I'm saying Disney is having a Christmas party after hours that we don't have tickets for, so we're going to be back to the hotel by 6, so you should come by. And I was just like, oh my gosh, I am just going to refer back to this message and tell you that my pregnancy is making me dumb. Because this is the type of stuff.
It or hear it?
And I even read it to Justin and I was like, does this sound confusing? And he was like, no. I was like, I made it so much more confusing than it had to be, and my friend just laughed at me. But I was like, yeah, I'll try to see you at the hotel after Disney.
That is funny. You know, I don't. So you have these stories about pregnancy brain where you're reading something or someone's communicating something to you. I don't know if I have examples of that. I'm sure Jake would probably tell me.
We all have the examples of my pregnancy brain with the math, and that is
your
just
math is
awful right now.
Is something.
But
something else.
Those were two non-math brain functions that were happening, and I was like, what is going on? And I didn't even have Ace with me.
I don't know. That's crazy.
I haven't gone to KFC in forever, so the fact that I forgot that they were called drumsticks, I don't know.
Yeah,
But like, I was looking at the menu, I was the only one in line, and I probably could have figured out that they were called drumsticks by looking at the menu.
You know, reading helps, and people are always like, why do you read these things? Usually it helps me. No, but speaking of taking things back, how often have you ever went back for a fast food thing to
for
complain,
fast food?
to be like,
or just in general of food?
More with just like a fast food place.
It's pretty rare.
Because I know, like, Justin, your husband, he thinks it's an inconvenience to them, even though it's something he ordered, and won't go and correct something.
Well, his main thing is his mom is always one to correct, so he just grew up around it, and so
By too much correction.
and he
Even for
always
food things?
Well, I'm saying for food things. Like at restaurants, okay. She will send things back and say something, and I think that he has seen it so many times that he doesn't want to be that person. And like, sometimes you just gotta be that person.
Yeah, if it is blatantly wrong what you got or ordered. I mean, the first time I really remember sending something back, I knew I was in the right because it was like either at least 4 of us in the family, me, you, mom, and dad, and they did not cook my steak right or something. Or like it was some type of meat that was not cooked. And I'm thinking it had to have been either a steak or a burger, where I definitely ordered it one way and it was way too raw for me. That wasn't going to be. But I bring it up because recently on the road trip back from Myrtle Beach, we stopped at a fast food place, and this would have been a Wendy's. Not that it matters. It really doesn't matter the location, but it was a fast food place, and there was one family in front of us that ordered and knew they were waiting on food. And then we go and order, and everything's kind of taking a long time. And in general, I don't remember if I sent you a message, but fast food, just other side note, is not fast food anymore. It is so slow. Everything takes forever. Your food...
It depends on the location and the time of day.
On the location, yes.
There is a McDonald's between our house that sometimes is abysmal to go to.
Yeah, but I'm just
Any hour of the day.
I'm just like, with how few customers at this time, I was so mind blown at how long it took to cook some chicken nuggets from Wendy's and get a fry. But anyway, it doesn't even matter. The whole point of this story is there was a family in front of us. We see them get their food. Great. Jake, myself, and Emma were sitting at the booth still waiting for our food to get called. And I see this family where it's at least 2 girls. They're probably preteen age.
Okay.
And they're going into the car, and there's someone older who I think might be their mom coming out of the bathroom, goes into the car that we can see out the window is parked. And then 2 of the people from this family come back into the restaurant and just say, all of our food is cold. Like, this needs to be corrected. And they basically make the staff remake everything fresh.
I mean, I will say I don't think I've ever really had fast food be cold.
I was just like, I was so shocked to be like, how was all of their food cold? Because they just got it. But they were like just saying like, this is old and it's cold. And
keep
like,
rhyming.
And like expecting them to correct it. And so then again, for something that already took so long for me and Jake and Emma to be waiting on our food, the staff recreates this whole family's order again. Fresh again. I don't know. Something just seemed a little suspect about them coming in and all complaining about their food being cold. I didn't want to make assumptions, whatever. Like, they very well might have been telling the truth, but I've just never in my life heard of that. Like, I saw their food come out, go into the bags, and, like, go out the door, and then here they are coming back.
Was your food cold?
Our food was hot. Like, I had to blow on it so long because poor Emma, she's starting to get fussy, and we're, trying to blow on her chicken nuggets so that they're cool enough for her to eat.
Hey, did you use your coupon?
No, that time we didn't get ice cream. We didn't get... it was one of the
there's a coupon
times.
So for those of you that don't know, Wendy's during October does Boo Books, and you get coupons for free Junior Frosties, but in the Boo Book there's also a coupon for a kid's meal that's like a $2 coupon.
Oh, no. Me and Emma, we split our chicken nuggets for a big meal. Meal. It was no
Been there,
kids
done
meal.
that, I guess.
Yeah. Mama was hungry, too.
Got it.
We weren't sure she was even going to eat the chicken nuggets because she's hit or miss with chicken these days, so I don't know.
That's true.
But it's one of the few times we did not get a Frosty at Wendy's because I had eaten at so many fast food places, and
Eating
ice
out
cream
all week.
Honestly didn't appeal to me, sadly. It's crazy.
Who are you?
I know. I had ice cream since, though, so...
I witnessed. I had ice cream, too. Nothing where the food was cold. I've had it where, like, I'll get a plain cheeseburger, and there's, obviously, it's not plain and has ketchup and mustard and onion and whatever, and I'll just eat it anyway.
Yeah, like, that type of stuff,
I'm
fine to probably push through, but if it's something like I definitely got a Coke when I'm craving a Coke and I get a root beer, I'll probably, and I ordered it through a fast food, I'd probably swing around and get it.
Well, when we went to our grandfather's funeral over the summer together, we were both pregnant at the same time, and I don't know if it was we had some weird things going on with our systems. Either it was pregnancy or colds, I don't know. But I did have that Coke that didn't taste, It tasted flat or not carbonated, and I know we went to another McDonald's and got a different one.
Right, yeah.
So that if it's one thing, I do love a McDonald's Coke. And I don't know what it is. It just tastes different. It tastes delicious, and this one did not taste delicious, and I needed it to taste delicious.
Yeah.
I also once spilled my Coke all over my car after getting my Coke from this McDonald's order. It was like when we first moved into this house.
How?
The lid I don't think was secure.
Oh, no.
And I spilled it all over my old Nissan Rogue at the time.
The seat?
The floor.
Ugh.
And I literally...
I'm just thinking of the mess to clean up, and I'm like, ugh.
Yeah, I literally went back through the drive-thru, and I was like, can I get another Coke? Because I spilled mine. So it's not like it was something wrong. I just was so sad that I spilled my Coke.
And you really wanted a Coke.
But,
yeah.
I mean, I think one time I got with my my old foster son, I got a fish fillet from McDonald's, and I usually get them plain with no tartar sauce, and I'll get it with extra cheese. And this one had tartar sauce on it, and he was so shocked that I ate it and like didn't turn back. I was like, I'm not that picky for a fast food order. I will say though that I think I got a double burger from Culver's when I ordered a single burger, and I took one of those patties off because that was just too much burger for me.
You got a double burger accidentally. Is that what you're saying? Okay.
But I mean, that's an easy fix for me, right? Like I can just take off an extra patty.
Yeah. There's some things that I can kind of, in my brain, it probably depends on what my appetite is and if it is actually something I would eat. Like if they gave me a fish fillet or I ordered a fish fillet and they gave me a burger, I probably wouldn't take that, and I'd go back and say, yo, I got a fish fillet. Because it's literally one of the only reasons I go to McDonald's. Fish fillet, McFlurry, or maybe a McDonald's Coke.
Dude, though, have you had a McFlurry lately?
No, because the last time I really had an ice cream thing from McDonald's, it was that milkshake.
Oh, yeah.
And I think ever since I've been a little weirded out about their ice cream. Guys, relating back to Ashley saying that on one of our road trips we went to McDonald's.
This was the same time I got my Coke that tasted flat. So again, I don't know what was going on with our bodies, if it was just early pregnancy or what.
Could have been this McDonald's.
But
we, I drank this chocolate milkshake from McDonald's pretty quickly, but then a half hour, within 30 minutes, I was feeling nauseous. And like Ashley said, we didn't know if this was morning sickness type feelings with pregnancy or what. But honestly, it's kind of scarred me a little bit and haven't had ice cream since from there.
Well, let me tell you, I have. And I went and got a McFlurry the other day. And they pretty much, I feel like they just don't even put the top, like
they don't mix the toppings.
Yeah, they like don't mix them anymore.
They just put it on top. I have noticed that with a lot of McFlurries.
Yeah, they just put it on top, and they changed the dish that it comes in like a dish now, not like a cup.
Oh, really?
I guess it's kind of cup, but it's a fancy cup. I don't know what they're doing, but they got rid of the spoons that mix them in, and it's stupid, and I'm rioting.
I'll probably join that boycott. Not a riot.
Boycott.
No, but I probably haven't had ice cream from there because now that we have the Boo Book with the Frosties, we're more like, hey, let's get a Frosty. And Jake actually eats
Frosties over McFlurries more.
Yeah.
I like the mix-ins. I like having, an occasional crunch in my ice cream. But this, I have to like mix it myself. And I am just in awe of how stupid this is. It's almost as bad as when Wendy's changed their barbecue sauce.
I didn't know this was a thing.
Oh my gosh. What sauce do you get with your nuggets?
Well, you assume that I eat at Wendy's a lot more. I probably have before this road trip and having the chicken nuggets purely only because Emma, I was trying something that Emma was going to get. It wasn't really because I wanted chicken nuggets, but we got chicken nuggets and I get the barbecue sauce with that. But honestly, having chicken nuggets at Wendy's was probably back in Alabama.
Well, they changed their barbecue sauce back in like 2017 because
I would not know that.
So here's the thing. Angela worked mostly from home after her college career for how many years out of the 13
I worked from home for 10 years.
Yeah, so because you commuted for 3 years? Okay.
Yeah.
So you worked from home, so that means that you probably ate at home and way better. I did not work from home and was terrible and ate out all the time for my lunches. And so one of these stops was frequently Wendy's. And one day they switched up the barbecue sauce and I was livid. It used to be like a smokier version, flavor. I think, and it's now sweet.
I do feel, I I know it definitely tasted sweeter, this last one.
That's like all,
I was thinking,
all barbecues are now sweet. And I'm like, Wendy's, why? There are 3 tangents that I could go on. 1 now being the McFlurries. 2 being the Wendy's barbecue sauce. And 3, Sprite, getting rid of their Sprite cranberry over the winter months. No one come at me for their winter spiced cranberry. I will die on this hill that it tastes so different. And they got rid of it. And like I said, livid. Angela's like, what do I do with this information?
Yeah, because literally when I think fast food and what I love,
okay, the Sprite cranberry isn't a fast food thing. But
all I'm thinking is that when I go to a fast food place, the main thing that I get is their form of potato. Or their form of ice cream.
Right.
And then if it's...
But you don't dip your fries in your ice cream like people do.
I'm not a fry dipper in the ice cream.
Do you dip it in ketchup?
Depends. If it's Arby's, that's a fry. A curly fry doesn't need anything to me. And actually, no. A McDonald's French fry also doesn't need anything. Those are my 2...
That's true.
Those are my 2 fast food favorite fries, and I can eat them plain. And the McDonald's, I can dip in ketchup.
Well, the thing with McDonald's, I pretty much only really eat my fries on my sandwich. So if I have my burger, my plain burger, I put my fries on that burger.
It's been so long since I've eaten with you at a McDonald's with a burger that you would do that. I forgot about that.
Well, now since I'm pregnant, my go-to is a double cheeseburger meal. So you get 2 cheeseburgers. And I'll get 1 plain and 1 regular because I like the taste of both. And then with my plain, I will put my fries on my plain burger and eat my fries and my mayonnaise on. So
but you don't put your fries on the regular burger.
I don't put the fries on the regular burger. I should probably try it. I did experiment by putting my fries on my fish fillet once.
That doesn't sound
And I was
good.
like, no, this never again.
Was it the one with the extra cheese, or did it have tartar sauce?
No tartar sauce. Extra cheese. Oh, man. I frequented McDonald's quite a lot. That I feel like one of my friends told me that my car smelled permanently like McDonald's. So I'm happy to say that I at least don't frequent it that often anymore. We've been doing good with our meal plans, and like I said, our cheat meals are typically over the weekend, and they are typically either out or fast food. And maybe that is now a little bit more my self-care because Justin isn't a huge fan of McDonald's.
I mean, yeah, Jake doesn't like McDonald's either. He definitely prefers Wendy's. There's just, I don't know, fast food things, their meats really gross me out, and there's just a few things that I can
It depends on the place.
I couldn't tell you the last time I had a McDonald's burger, a Wendy's burger. I definitely had them, but that was high school. I can't tell you when.
Was it because the year you went vegan?
No, it was, I mean, if it was really in high school that I remember having it be my last, I didn't really eat it that much in college. I always had, if anything, a fish fillet.
Yeah, I mean, again, you had a typical college career where you stayed on campus, so you had a food cart and stuff, and I did not have a typical college career where I never stayed on campus.
College career.
Yes.
That's an interesting way to say it. I've never heard of it say, that in my college career.
Think of it as the game of life.
It just makes it seem more like in my work career at college experience, maybe I would say.
Okay, regardless, during college, you lived on campus and had a food cart, and I did not live on campus. And So, and yeah, so I ate out a lot more.
I suppose.
And
but
I wonder why my cholesterol is crap.
Hey, but
I'm working on it.
I still have to work on it too. And my lifestyle for diet was probably healthier than yours anyway. So that's the genes. Thanks, Mom and Dad.
Shout out to the parents. Thanks for the bad cholesterol.
No, but I think all of that kind of probably stems from me in the wellness industry and diet in general. And I was just around it more.
Yeah.
But because I don't love, I talk myself more times out of wanting to go to a fast food place and look at it more as a treat for the ice cream, you know?
Well, yeah. I mean, all that to say for my self-care, that this wasn't even is what this was going to be about. To answer your question, I do have self-care. And yeah, typically Justin will take Ace on the weekends. And sometimes it involves me just sitting in my car or cleaning the house. Because I really do love a deep clean.
I do too.
I like having a clean house.
But this is some of the things that Jake was asking me, like what I did. And I enjoyed, when I lived in my condo, I definitely blasted my music while I was cleaning everything for, once a month, deep clean for everything.
I love a good weekend clean. And then I get to sit on my couch and eat food from my clean kitchen. And then I get to make it all clean because Justin's not there to mess it up and Ace isn't running around taking out all of his toys. I mean, he comes home and then he takes out all his toys, but at least it's like vacuumed floors and it's a clean house.
I know, because then once you add kids or pets, the amount of cleaning I feel
oh my gosh
that you can do is just always constant.
So you didn't come to any conclusion? You're still thinking about it?
Yeah. It's more like what...
You don't want to get a good book or...
Look like I've started a book and I
guess it's a little cold for the pool now.
I know, but I think also what is kind of hard about it is I feel like if I do have the type of self-care routine where it's something at home, that then there's the temptation that Emma could come in at any point and I need to seal off the responsibility, because your self-care, even when you said that you're with Ace in the back seat and having an iPad or something, that you still consider doing some of your self-care while you're doing some of your errands out.
That's different than yours.
Yeah, I'm like, for my self-care definition.
And that's different for Justin too. Like, he just wants to go, read a book, eat sushi, and be by himself and whatever.
Yeah, I think my self-care is I legitimately need to have absolutely no responsibility with kid, dogs.
I mean, it is different self-care when I have no responsibility.
Yeah. But I'm just like, I don't know what that is, because it's not like I go out and get coffee. I've just thought, okay, maybe I'll do a weekly thing where I go and get a hot chocolate somewhere. And
yeah, I do get coffee and you do not.
Yeah. Or I've thought about doing something with pickleball, but honestly, with me pregnant and getting bigger and bigger, I'm not really enthused about doing pickleball at the moment.
I literally thought about doing pickleball with mine, and I was like, I don't know if people are always at that park. So I thought about showing up when I had time.
They really are, yeah.
And then I thought about texting you, and I was like, well, I'm going to go get KFC instead. But I did think about pickleball this weekend, and I was like, I really do miss pickleball. But yeah, I don't know with my stability right now.
I miss being active more than a walk, just because it's how I usually, when I exercised, walking typically doesn't get my heart pumping, and I'm all about cardio. I could do cardio all day long if I had to.
Gross.
But yeah, Ashley can't relate. But maybe I'll just join a gym, and then I'll definitely can't bring my kid to that, and I'll get my heart pumping and it'll be great. I don't know. All that to say, I'm working on it still, but I feel like I've been working on it for months and we repeat through until I really hit a boiling point, I feel like, and then poor Jake, I snap at him, and we get to a point where He's trying to help, but I don't know how to help either because I don't know what I want to do, and then I'm at a loss.
It's
So here I am.
also just the season of life you're into because you lost your job a few months ago, whatever, and you're a mom to now turning into a toddler. Emma's almost going to be 2, and then you're pregnant, and so you don't feel yourself in your body. So, you might not really find it until you're out of nursing the second. Sorry about nursing the second.
When I nursed for a year with Emma, and I'm like, great, that's a whole another 2 years. Yeah, that's probably what I'm most afraid of is the fact that I know, well, I won't. Hopefully, I won't be moving at any point in time.
Yeah, you won't be moving. You're here forever.
With this new kiddo. But I'm thinking, okay, I want to at least have some kind of setup routine before second baby hits so that it's more of this habit and important to continue because I just feel like I haven't. But you're right. There's a lot of things happening. And even Jake was like, are you feeling like you would want to go back to work? And like, I'm not feeling fulfilled and like all these things happening. And I'm just like, no, I think it really is just, I need some form of self-care.
Yeah, but you also don't know how baby number 2 is going to be. So I feel like that might be an unrealistic, I don't know if to say expectation, but maybe
try and start a habit.
Yeah, I wouldn't sit on that because your whole life is going to change again in 3 to 4 months.
Yeah, I mean, what is stability these days?
I mean, you're pretty stable,
but no, in like routine. It's just with a kid now. Anyway, even with Emma, without having a second kid, there's just. It's always a constant.
I mean,
flux.
You said earlier before we started recording, she's coming into her feelings a little bit more.
Oh,
so
yes.
It's fun when they start growing up and becoming their own little human.
I know. And I'm just like, and me knowing my feelings, that poor girl's going to have so many feelings. But I'll be there to help her through it all.
Feel all the feels.
Yeah.
Just as long as you tell your little boy to feel all the feels too, because that's okay.
Yeah. Oh, yes. We will definitely. All boys and girls should feel their feelings.
So, maybe you guys should give some suggestions to Angela on what to do with her self-care.
Yes, I would love all the advice, thoughts, recommendations. Let's hear them.
Let us know if you return your fast food too.
Yes.
Your form of self-care, your returning of fast foods, and I'm sorry that there's just so much pregnancy brain going on, but if you have pregnancy brain stories, we'd love to hear them.
Oh yes, I would love to hear those too. So great. And honestly, now this just makes me think that Ashley and I need to plan a KFC day so that we legitimately get her the drumsticks that she craved.
For real. And maybe get some mashed potatoes.
Oh yes, mashed potatoes and gravy.
I will say it was probably the best biscuit I've ever had from KFC. I'm not typically a fan of their biscuits, and it was a good biscuit that day.
The last biscuit that I had when I told you about my KFC experience in the last week, it was terrible.
Like, I waited for my KFC, like I said, and the biscuit was still warm.
Wow.
It was nice.
I'm happy for you.
I'm happy for me too.
Well, anyway, follow us on our Instagram. If you haven't already, give us a like. And like Ashley said, send us your feedback, whatever your thoughts are. Thanks for listening, guys.
Thanks. Bye.
Bye.